It's Sunday, December 14th, 2008. The Grazzani Show starts right now. Here's your host, Mike Grazzani.
Hi, I'm Mike Grazzani. We have a great show for you tonight. We're starting with an interview with General Jim Jones, moving to a press conference with President George W. Bush, and then finally an exclusive live interview with Congressman Brian Higgins. So, General Jones, what is the role of the National Security Advisor?
Well, Mike, to start off, the National Security Advisor serves as the chief advisor of the President of national security issues. The National Security Advisor serves on the National Security Council. As the advisor, I will have an office in the West Wing of the White House. Here I can produce research, briefings, and intelligence to advise the President to the best of my abilities.
That's very good. What type of experiences do you have in this field?
Well, I've been in the Marine Corps for over 40 years. I'm a graduate of National War College. I was the Commandant of the Marines, followed by Supreme Allied Commander of Europe. I served as the chairman of the Independent Commission of the Security Forces of Iraq. So I am very prepared to take on this position, Mike.
I'm glad. What are President-elect Obama and yourself planning to focus on first?
Well, the President-elect made it clear in his campaign that if he were elected, he would withdraw the troops from Iraq. But as the National Security Team, we have asked him to reconsider his decision and take the surge approach to Iraq. So we are still considering that.
I understand. What do you think of the other choices Barack Obama made for his cabinet?
I think they're strong choices, Mike. I find it interesting myself that Hillary Clinton, the Secretary of State, and Robert Gates, Secretary of Defense, were all supporters of the war in Iraq at one point.
Interesting. Okay, thank you, General Jim Jones,
Thanks
for coming
for
out
having me.
tonight. All
Glad to
right,
be here.
we're going to have a short break. Stay with us.
It's only been a week. The rush of being home and rapid fading, failing to recall what I was missing all that time in England. Has sent me aimlessly on foot or by the help of transportation to knock on windows where my friend no longer live. I had forgotten. And everywhere I go,
Here, your
Sir.
only job is to watch my car, and you can't even do that.
Sir, I'm
It's
sorry.
right here. My car is gone!
Hi, welcome back to the Grazzani Show. We're now heading to the interview with President George W. Bush.
And here's President Bush.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I have the first question, please?
President Bush. Mike Grazzani from NBC News. What have you been doing in your lame duck state?
Thank you, Mike Grazzani, for that question. And I'm going to answer that question right now. During the lame duck stage, as many people refer to it as, I have been working on the current auto industry problem that we have been facing. With the auto industry, the big three, which are Chrysler, GM, and Ford, as you all may know already, have asked for what is called a bridge loan. Now, this bridge loan is a $14 billion loan that we will give to the big three, hoping that they will use it to boost their economics in the company. Now, the expected date to give them the bridge loan is January 7th. So hopefully, if everything is in order and we like the bill that they are giving to us, that we will pass this loan, and hopefully the big three will be back in business and good for competition. Next question, please.
What do you plan to do about the current economic meltdown in the United States and the world?
I shouldn't have called on you, man. I'll tell you how I feel about it. I feel using the economic crisis to stray me away from more important issues, like gay marriage. Okay, man, people are getting married. You guys are getting married, and it's not right. No. Put your hand down. Next question, please.
Mr. President, with all due respect, you do have one of the lowest approval ratings going out of office in American history. Would you like to comment on that?
I'm breaking records, baby. Next.
President Bush, how do you feel about the cabinet that President-elect Barack Obama has picked out?
I feel that the cabinet was very strong. I'm very happy that they're keeping Robbie Gates around. I think he'll do a great job. And, the cabinet is looking very strong. It looks like the dream team, as many people have said. Next, please.
Is there anything, now that you're going out of office, that, looking back, you regret doing?
I think going to war with Iraq was a major issue that we may have been able to step aside. I think that protecting the American people from the terrorism who terrorize with terror is very important too.
Thank you, President Bush.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And now we go live to an interview with Congressman Brian Higgins. Thank you, and that's our show for the night. Have a nice week.